throw the M's up. And my hand messed up. I can't throw this one up because it's a lobster hand. You know when New Orleans niggas get shot, we turn to crawfish.
No, man. Tell me what you were just saying about the fake followers and stuff like that. Man.
Oh, okay. So, there's I hope a nigga don't blackball me for this. You heard me? Everybody know niggas get I'm not. So niggas, everybody knows about fake followers. Everybody, niggas fight their following. And it's not good if you looking to get monetization break because they're not gonna pay you for that. But I understand. I ain't hating. I ain't saying no niggas shouldn't spike their following. Some niggas ain't got the juice. They ain't got the sauce. So they gotta
post something. You should not spike. I don't do that. Bro.
And I ain't gonna lie. You know what be pissing me off though? That's why I can't get niggas get your paper. Cause you got people that are hitting for business and be like, we decided to go with this person because they got no followers. Y'all like, okay.
But I feel like when a nigga do that, they be looking at short term, not looking at long term.
Of course. Whatever. But even if you look at that short term, you still should be going for real following. Cause that's the reason it's Instagram. You go to Instagram to start your business, not maintenance it and finish it down. That's what he's getting fucked up at. You don't, that motherfucker is supposed to be the gas to people to go, that's to push people to go to the store, whatever, to the concert. Like, you don't ever just leave it all on that motherfucker, you hear me? So, that's why I think niggas do get the fake following, you know what I'm saying? But, man, person, I don't tell the client, hey, look, the person you about to get, this shit fake. You feel me? I had that situation happen just a couple of times. Only because the client that I was having a meeting with was like, we want to use you, but you're following this much, and these many people following from this city, and we have more followers than you. I'm like, oh man, I was not gonna say nothing. In my head, I'm like, bitch, don't say nothing. I'm like, on my other side, like, say something, cause how you gonna? I'm like, that's not true because like I get more interaction than y'all page. Like, no, you don't. Like, yes, I do. I went to y'all page. I do my homework. I don't just take the money. I'm gonna look at your shit. I'm gonna listen to your shit. You feel me? Hold up. Hold the brain. Come back for it. Let me see. Because I can do some work now. I can turn your shit. Your shit might be garbage, but I can make it work. Let me see. You hear me? Listen to it right quick. But, like, you gonna tell me my followers not big enough, but you're following fake. You got 400-some thousand followers. You got 100 likes on this post.
With 400,000 followers.
Don't do that to me, bro. Like I have the Facebook stuff. Like, it's about your analytics and your insights, your impressions. Facebook, on Instagram, I average 3 million impressions a week. My post reaches over 150,000, profiles. On Facebook, I'm at like 9 million impressions. Straight up. Like, I'm at 9 million impressions with 53,000 followers. Because again, there's way more people who don't hit the blue button than people who do. But Instagram and social media and all that shit, they still track that. That's why they call it impressions. I learned that from going trying to get a billboard. Like, billboards priced by the impressions. The meaning, that's all it is how many times people have seen your stuff. You feel me? So I understand niggas that,
Man, how big, like, say if you get a billboard, how would they know how many people gonna actually, like, you know what I'm saying, like, tune in and like people who wanna look at your billboard?
I guess they do like a estimate of cars passing.
Which that you could do that as far as the price, but as far as like people who's actually looking at reading and
they just do a scale of how many cars pass here. And it's all psychology. It's not really hard. You have to know how people think they're gonna look. Everybody look.
I look at every billboard. I look at every. Only because I know, like, like I'm big into promotion. You know what I'm saying? So I look at that type of stuff.
Right, you look at stuff that stick out. Right?
Yeah, let me see what they got going on as far as like it could be a lawyer, whatever it is. I want to see what they talking about. Maybe let me see what they doing to make me feel like I'm gonna go look at that long term. You know what I'm saying? Let me go look at their website.
It all works the same way. Like that's why you notice by the Superdome, it's like flooded with like it's higher over there. The price is higher because it's a Superdome, it's the arena, you know. All that's impressions.
John Fuller got that shit on lock.
All that's impressions.
Man, he got that shit on lock.
Like a motherfucker. It look like
shout out to John Fuller.
Shout out to John Fuller.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? They need John Fuller for Brittany Griner.
Real talk though.
Y'all need to get John Fuller for Brittany Griner. Get John Fuller, he gonna get out.
They ain't doing enough, dog.
That's how good John Fuller go Russian. Speak black Russian.
Did you see basically the trade that they going with?
Yeah, it's like, you know, they want this guy, this arms dealer.
Yeah.
You know,
they say Russia want them back. Russia want him back.
That's cold blooded, and they holding her as a prisoner of war. Ain't even about the CBD, ain't even about the weed. That's cold, bro.
So
what
you think before we move on? What you think as far as like, cause you know she went over there with the hashish oil and stuff like that. Like, what do you think like we should do, or what she did wrong as far as like going to Russia and stuff like that?
She didn't know there was. She just had a vape, man. She ain't do shit wrong. She had a motherfucking vape.
And the crazy part is
she has a cartridges.
She was working. Basically, she was working for Russia because she was playing basketball.
Yeah.
Over there. You know what I'm saying?
Thing I phoned her for. Why are you in Russia playing basketball?
Because the NBA, the WNBA don't pay enough money. So she went on her break to go get some more money in Russia.
So she playing both?
Yeah, she was playing in the WNBA, and then when they season over, she would go over. You know what I'm saying?
Puerto Rico,
right?
Europe, Africa, Brazil, France.
Russia ain't the one. That ain't the one.
Australia,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie. Russia, and then they got Russia. The war going on. Like Russia ain't the one.
Period. Bruh, Russia and Japan and all that China. No.
Real talk.
When I get big, they want to move it to them.
No.
Send my hologram.
And you know you smoke. You know you're gonna need that gas.
Come on, man. And that's why I don't want to go to Dubai.
Dubai still like that?
You can't smoke, and you gotta have a special license to buy alcohol.
So wow.
That's
so
not.
just,
that place could never be that interesting to me that I can't bring my weed, bro. I don't care.
I never knew that.
I never knew about that. I know about the strict like weed. You can't bring no weed and stuff.
I don't care. You can't even grip your bitch ass in public. That is. I don't care how beautiful it is. There is nothing more beautiful than blunts and booty.
Real talk.
I can be uptown at Rosenwald Pool. I'll be there with my blunt and my cheeks. I don't give a damn. Listen, Dubai is not that interesting to me. That's just me.
The scene is beautiful. Outside, I need to grip my bitch ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can see niggas who don't smoke. All right, I understand that. But dog, for my dudes, all right, I don't smoke weed. I can go to Dubai. You gotta have a special license to buy alcohol. They catch you with some of that hen, they go and do 10. They catch you with that hen, they go and do 10.
I'm gonna have to sit down now.
They catch you with that Casamigos, it's adios.
So look, adios. Tell me this. Do people ever tell you like with your skits, like they don't understand what you're saying from your?
Oh, of course. No, they at first it was like that, and then I started learning how to like really like make myself more clear. Cause I do stand up, so I started that training a long time ago. Because when I went to other cities, I had to learn early. I learned early that I can't even go to Jackson. I can't even go to Jackson, Mississippi. I can't go to Mobile, Alabama. I can talk a little bit about New Orleans. I can talk about like a good 30%. If I have out the 100% of my set, 30% of it probably can be, some content from New Orleans. But I did the Laugh Factory. That's in LA on Sunset. I done that comedy club twice, and that's a completely different environment, bro. Like so, I don't really get that no more. I may get people mispronouncing what I'm saying in the comments, think I say one word, but I really say this. But people, you understand me? My last show out of town was in Destin, Florida. Rich retired white people. I smoked that shit.
Let's get into this game basically. Since people don't understand, you know what I'm saying, what you do or what you say, when you do say it sometime, we're gonna get into this game and it's basically called lingo.
All right.
So we're gonna give you a word and you're gonna give us a definition for that word.
I got you.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Alright, we're gonna start with yeah with a yeah. What that mean?
It can mean anything. It can mean
For sure.
It can mean some good gas. You feel me? You got the yeah with the yeah. You feel me? It can be talking about you can use the terminology for drugs. You heard me? It can mean gun. You feel me? I'm gonna get you got the yeah with the yeah. You feel me? And if you come back with the yeah, you're gonna be a no. You feel me? It can mean some good ass. You know what I mean? She had the yeah with the yeah.
My partner told me
My girl name is her Instagram name was yeah with the yeah. You heard me? Yeah with that yeah. That's her Instagram name.
My partner told me if you got a job and you hustle, you yeah with the yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It can be anything. You feel me?
So look.
Next one, wapping.
Wapping. Oh. I use these words a lot, man. Come on, baby. Don't do that. I know this wapping, that's a good thing. You stamp. It's good. I love it. Like, oh, that fool wapping. You went to the club last night, that bitch wapping. The outfit, them bitches wapping. The shoes, them bitches wapping. The car, that bitch wapping. You hear me? Yeah. Alright.
So if you say loud,
that can mean that's a Greek. That's a Greek.
That's a Greek?
That's a Greek. I like it as a Greek. Say love, like it's a Greek. You feel me? That's a Greek.
So how you feel about like women don't really be liking called love no more?
Because the flirt come after it, and it's like that's the kick. It's like everybody always got the flirt. You know, niggas in New Orleans just west. Niggas in the city are west some shit out. So I guess the ladies got tired of hearing that shit. Like
every nigga gonna hit you with
say loud,
say loud,
say loud, loud, low, on the phone. Say loud. I don't even use that word no more.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Spitter brought it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Spitter brought it back when he was busting it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's legit now again. So I can hit him with the say love as long as I don't really do too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So
You yeah?
that means straight. Like you good. Like you together.
So if you say, what about bucking?
Huh?
If you nigga bucking.
Oh, bucking. Bucking mean tripping. Pre-smoke. That's what I call bucking. Pre-smoke. Pre-smoke. Smoke Eve. Right. All right.
Whoop de whoop.
I can't say what I want to say, and it's I don't feel like saying it, but you know what I'm talking about. All right. At one point.
Drool.
Not happy. It's not good. Exhausted. Like, pretty much, man. She drove me too much. I should have had a license.
You're hustling.
You mind other people's business. You nosy. You nosy. You're nosy. You nosy. Mind your business.
Flipper.
Freak. Thought. These hoes on trains. That's the definition.
Two.
Huh?
Two.
Two?
/ blocker.
Two. All the guns that the niggas be naming in the rap songs. Yeah, that's what two mean. Two mean all the guns that niggas rapping songs. That's how New Orleans niggas say. If you hear New Orleans nigga tell you, I'm going to the two, he's not talking about a drill or a hammer, screwdriver.
The crazy part, they say that. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the hammer.
It's the hammer.
It's the hammer.
I know, but like, That's why niggas, that's bad, bro.
Yeah,
If you not give a nigga a first shot, he gonna be like, what the fuck you talking about?
Nigga, everybody drill.
Right. You like about to work in the morning? Well, you don't work in the morning? What you talking about?
Ratchet.
Gun, this not Shreveport, because ratchet up there mean whatever. Down here, that shit means gun.
But now look, I put ratchet in there because if a nigga be like, man, this whole ratchet. You know
Right,
what
we
I'm
do
saying?
see that down here. Shout out to Boots and Shreveport, man. Shreveport Shreveport invented ratchet. So shout out to Shreveport.
They did?
Yeah.
I thought it would be up.
No. Y'all do your history. Shreveport invented ratchet. That's why I used to call it Ratchet City. They invented the word ratchet. Just real talk. You heard the Baton Rouge niggas, it's gonna be out here. You feel me?
So what do you mean? What is ratchet?
Official. Crazy. Toe up. A proud toe up.
Yeah.
Y'all got some ratchet. Some hoes ratchet. They train you with ratchet, bitch. So it's like a thing that's proud of being, but it's not. It should be nothing you should be proud of. It's something to be proud of. It's something to be proud of, but you shouldn't be proud of it. Yeah, that's what ratchet. That's what ratchet means. That's better. Shreveport. All right.
Alright, snuck.
Snub. Hope you can fight. That's what that means. Snuck mean I hope you can fight. Nigga just punch you.
Yeah, for sure.
Hope you can fight.
I feel like it's equivalent to
I
stolen.
hope you about fighting.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta know how to fight, but I hope you about your business.
You gotta do something.
Right.
Yola.
Jimmy Crack Corn. That shit that Pablo used to sell. You heard me? 6 gram quarters.
$5. What
you and the baby.
What you used to say? Oh, bitch, I got $3 rocks.
I got $3 rocks. I got $7 rocks. I got $10 rocks. I got Yola. Well, a nigga used to really have $7 rocks. Nigga used to take, fucking crackheads. They ain't got no money. That's selling crack is hard. You gotta be a strong individual to sell crack. That's
Then you gotta take
shit.
anything. You gotta take whatever.
Yeah, because you selling shit to niggas who don't have money.
Right.
They coming to you with $8 and a tool set or some shit, and they got $12. Give them $2 back. I'm about to give you a $10 rock. You're not about to give me a $12 rock for me. I can't go make no $12 rock. All right.
The next one,
That's why I couldn't devolve into that. The highest I got was to an ounce of crack. Probably a little bit over that. I can't stop. I saw my homie go in his ass and pull out crack, and they had shit on the rocks. And the fiend still took the rocks.
That's an extra gram.
That's it. She smoked the rocks with the poo on them. First time I ever seen chocolate rocks. You heard me?
watch out, man. The next one, ducking you.
Ooh, you aggravating. You aggravating. That's what ducking you mean. You aggravating. Just know that. You feel me? No, wait, you know what aggravating? So ducking you mean like, they're trying to avoid you. They don't want to be seen. Do you have something for them, or they want to get something from you? Yeah, that's cool. Meaning like either you owe them money or they owe you money.
That's basically in a
Right.
nutshell.
That's it.
Quick shit.
Right. Are you hiding from the manager? You know what I'm saying? You ducking this little brizzle. You don't want to see her. You trying to duck her. So it's to be avoided.
Right.
There you go.
Soldier hate.
Musty ass niggas. Soldier hating is a New Orleans form. Soldier hating is a way of saying you player hating, like in a New Orleans way. You feel me? Like we can't just say hating. Like it's just soldier hating is our way of saying you hating. Period. Like regardless of what's going on, you be a nigga on the job. And he's trying to get a high position. The nigga hating on him, ran to the boss. Bitch ass nigga soldier hating. Because we soldiers wherever we at.
Right.
Church. I guess a preacher, Deacon Jones soldier hating on me. It don't matter. We soldiers all over. So when a nigga hating on me, cool.
Man, you heard me.
You heard what I said? We clear? You feel me? Like,
so why niggas be like, man, look, yeah, man, ooh, yeah, man.
oh, that's how slang how lingo, but that's when it's deep.
When it start off with your, like,
You heard me?
you
It's
ain't
deep.
You ain't even said that yet.
Right, because shit is deep. You heard me? You said.
Oh, you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it.
And then it's like, it's, all right, I got a perfect example. I got the perfect definition of you heard me. It's an ad lib. It's the New Orleans ad lib. Boom.
That makes sense though.
All right.
Real talk. Because if you don't put it on it, then nigga ain't heard it.
Because like, everybody say you heard me now. You heard me? I be hearing Dallas niggas, Atlanta niggas, whatever. You heard me? They don't put the D. You heard? No, they don't put the, they put the in it. The UR. Everybody saying you heard me. Either, they say you heard me. Like, you heard me, like, you heard me.
Like freedom.
You heard me?
I done heard somebody say, like, you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
You hear me?
You hear me? Like, what that's in
Alice said that.
in the DMV, you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Yeah, like, you hear me? Alright.
Oh.
You wrong. You lame. That shit lame. You wrong for that. Ho mean you wrong. That's the way, that's the New Orleans way telling you that what you doing, you wrong for that. Like, not just simply you wrong. You wrong for that. You have to be doing something wrong. In a moment.
That's equivalent to like let me go to another one, like, you down bad.
Exactly. You're a whole out shit. It was created, I don't know when, but I recreated that bitch in 2012. You're a whole out shit. You heard me? Like, you can.
So that's like the top level of you down.
You down bad.
That's
you
the
can
top
use it.
level.
You can. It's in my song. You pee in the pool. You're a whole out shit. You ain't got no juice. You're a whole out shit. Feel me? All that. You can be. That's your top level of you down bad. Yup. Top tier.
So look, your top 10 comedians as far as like mainstream was Eddie Griffin, Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, Martin, and Eddie Murphy, right?
Right. Okay. That's top 5. Say it again. That's top 5.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was top
That's
5.
top 5 ever. Say it again.
That was Eddie Griffin, Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, Martin, and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's cool. All of them get acting movies too.
So tell me what your top 5 city comedians is.
Dylan, because I spit on fire.
You dig?
I'm playing. Bruh. So, you know.
Is it that hard?
It's hard because
I feel like because you're in the industry.
I'm a fan though. I'm a fan of this shit. You feel me? So, you ask me the top 5 in the city, and it's like, my requirement, my opinion of what a comedian is, like what are you talking about? You gotta be specific. You gotta be like, you ask me the top 5 comedians, you ask me the top 5 influencers on Instagram, because like, I ain't lying, like I don't consider, that's a form of comedy, but comedian wise, like,
You
like
would
like
stand up,
I
right?
do stand up.
But as far as like other like you would.
I got top 5 influencers, and I don't have that. I have, you asked about comedians, so my top 5 come off of not just stand up, but just they range. You feel me?
So let's go with the top 5 of most range.
Like what we do. You know what? This y'all shit. So what's the requirements in this top 5?
The top 5, I guess, and my requirements, like, let me say this. When I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna go to a comedian page.
Right.
What will be your top 5 comedians that you will go to brighten your day in the morning?
Damn, bro. Let me take my shit off. I asked you requirements, so none.
None?
No.
Really?
I watch In Living Color on YouTube. I watch David Chappelle. I watch the old movies. I don't scroll. I don't go to no comedian page in the morning, bro. I'm not looking.
So let me ask you
I don't
this.
have a top 5.
Because you said
social
Dave
media
Chappelle.
comedian.
Why you didn't put Dave Chappelle in the top 5?
Because I don't consider him. Because I don't consider him a cool ass stand-up comedian. And the Chappelle show. The Chappelle show is really what blasted him off. And the guys I named, you know, I don't feel like they couldn't do shit like Chappelle. I just felt like, you know, they was really good with stand up in the movies. So good to a point to where like they just took off. And that's like kind of like, you know, but he will be 6.
So do you prefer stand up as opposed to like everything else?
I do. I'm a stand-up comedian, and it's crazy that we have to separate it, but it's not all one entity. You got comedians that can do Instagram, and you got ones that can just do stand-up, and you got some that can do both.
And I'm not gonna lie, I get that because like see when
I ain't talking about, all right, he got a bunch of followers, and he go on the shows and doing comedy. Everybody you see on Instagram is not funny on stage. So I'm really him on both sides.
Right.
I can do both. Like I ain't trying, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I don't go to comedian pages in the morning, but you know, if you ask me the top 5 in the city, off that type of time, I got. You ask me for the top 5, but it's only 5 I know. You feel me? That's really like active, but I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, with like say like
I'm gonna give you my
top
5
Instagram.
I'm gonna give you my top 5 comments. Here you go. So I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna include myself in this because I just you know whatever. I'm just give you my top 5. I'm gonna give you my top 5 favorite comedians from New Orleans. All right, I got, and it's a mixture of both. I got Subtweet Sean 5. I got Mark Season 4. I got Shirley 3, Rob Kaji 2, Shotty Feel Good 1.
You gonna argue with this?
Come on, I'm cold.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm nice.
I must gotta really look at like Shotty Feel Good as far as like Instagram and stuff like that. But
I just gave you a 5 of like his Instagram ain't heavy, but he's so strong with stand up. His name is strong with comedy. Period.
Yeah.
So you can consider Shotty. That's why I told you it don't matter about your Instagram like that. He has followers. He had like 20,000, 30,000 followers on Instagram, but dude name's so stamped with comedy that he's involved. So that's just the regimen. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Subtweet Sean stand up, Marcy stand up, and skit Subtweet Sean. Huh?
I didn't know Sean.
He do stand up. I like his. Like
Sherby is underrated.
He underrated. He don't have a big social media presence, and I'll be like on his back about that, but it don't really matter because again he's somebody that when they come up, comedy is involved. They're gonna involve his comedy, but I feel what you're saying because he's so talented.
Man, bro.
So it's like, you know, I feel the same way you do. But that's
nigga,
the
you laugh from start to finish. You're not gonna stop laughing, bro.
Yeah.
Dude's strong, bro.
Right, he real strong. So that's why I put him in a 5. But I know, but so it's like all the comics I just named, I've seen the ranges. Like I can't put Rob before Shotty, even though Rob got more followers than Shotty, because I've seen Shotty.
I think Rob is more versatile though.
Huh?
Rob is more versatile
on social media, but nigga can't fuck with Shotty with stand up. I'm telling you this now. That's the only nigga that's colder than me with stand up. Sherry nice, it's my dog, but if it was a 1, 2, 3, it'd be 3, 2, 1. It'd be Sherry, me, Shotty.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm nice. I'm surgical.
Yeah, no, I feel I
but he's
he's
not
nice.
like, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I know homie nice. Cause like if a nigga asks me who nice to me with stand up out here, It's shoddy because he's licensed a lot of comics in Texas, in Alabama, in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go there because like the box ain't big to pick from. We gotta realize when I was doing stand-up, it was only 5 of us when I first started. It was me, Shotty, Ruju, and there was in the game like a couple years before me. It was Blowfish, Shotty, Ruju, Shaq Brown. That was the only 4 comics. Then I started. I mean, Mark Caesar was 5. Then I started. It made 6. You feel me? Then Sherby, Frank Weiss, Nonsense, Brady too. He was Brady, Jocin Brady, the queen named Jocin Brady. He was out with us early on. Picture Pants was me, Mark Brady, and this guy named Nacho Negro, this guy named Team Hardaway. And we had a white dude named Dustin, right? So, but active, it wasn't a lot of us. You feel me? So that's why it's kind of, the question you ask is kind of like, it's real hard to answer because, I won't say hard to answer, it's so much going to that answer because, you know, I watched this shit build up. So that's why I say Shotty #1. Because I've been here. I'm not being, this ain't favoritism, I'm funnyism. Dude really cold.
Yeah.
Like cold.
Nah, that just lets you know like what type of person you is for you to be able to be like, alright, this dude,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, nigga, I listen. Dude was the first comedian ever, the dude was the first comedian from New Orleans ever to be on Comedy Central. Stand-up special. It was Kevin Hart of the city. He did a contest. We went to different cities. And they picked the best comics. All of us had a chance to perform. Kevin watched it, producers watched it. Shotty got picked to be, you know, the finalist. And he kicked ass. The Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam. He won. He beat out 20 people, including me, in Houston, and went to the finals in LA. You feel me? He's had his shares of content and music videos and movies and stuff like that. Like, not big roles, but good enough to where he's able to show his range. But the reason why Rob #2 because I mean, admit, like, you know, he like me. He nice on both sides, you know. Rob has more followers me on Instagram. That's cool. But my influence, my opinion, everybody got it, my influence way bigger. My influence is the biggest, you feel me? But along with that, I fucks with the stand-up. I've been doing stand-up before Instagram even, like traveling, before Megabus and Uber, like going dip somewhere for the free ski to do stand-up. No, so I watched this shit. And homie, Ben, and Sherby, like, Sherby had it just about, Sherby came in a few more years after me, but you seen Sherby.
Yeah.
What you just said.
Yeah, sure, him.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why look at my list though. I got the youngest.
That's a strong list.
I got the youngest to the grownest, and it's really real. It's Subtweet Sean, Mark Caesar, Sherby.
And shout out Mark Caesar.
Yeah, come on.
Because he's so underrated.
Yeah, you feel me? He underrated, but he is like, he a pioneer. You feel me? Because we all come in, we all straight. We all doing our thing, and it's not over. It's not even, we ain't even hit yet.
Thanks.
You feel me? We really built up a whole lane of entertainment out here. Because me and my dog Mark, I gotta shout my dog out, and I'm gonna say this, me and Mark, besides Jude, Shotty, and Shaq, salute, you feel me? I'm talking about to where we built the foundation. Like, we built the foundation for comedy in New Orleans. Like, when we was on YouTube, niggas was in high school and shit, watching us. All this shit y'all see. Like, not just here. I am in my 30s. I've been doing comedy since my 20s. I watch niggas go from doing car videos to doing jail videos. I'm a nigga with the orange outfit, like you've been watching me.
Right.
You hear me? So, that's why I say my influence. You hear me? But Mark And the Picture Pants comedy, that was like the first real wave of comedy to come through New Orleans. You hear me? Due to the content we was putting out, and we was doing shows everywhere. Everywhere, you hear me? So that's my top 5. It's genuine. I'm not, knocking niggas. I'm being like, I ain't like if this ain't no. If a nigga take what I'm saying like that as hate, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry how y'all taking what I'm saying. If you're mad, bro, whatever.
But I don't feel like shitting on nobody.
Yeah, I'm saying,
giving everybody the flowers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't like I'm just throwing names and not giving no reasons. It ain't like I'm no rookie in this shit. I watch this shit. I'm with the foolishness. You feel me? Like, so, nigga was like, again, I watched it grow. So, if you haven't seen Shot It Feel Good, you haven't seen Sherry, you haven't seen Mark Caesar, y'all go to these stand-up shows because that's where the true talent come out at. Because it's easy to do Instagram content.
Right.
I'm taking how you want to take it. Niggas gonna be mad at that, I know for sure, because niggas getting their feelings. But I'm saying, it's easy. That's why I had 3 pages. I can pick this phone up and make a video and post it. It's very easy. I make it hard for myself by doing actual content, buying props, uniforms. So, but stand-up is hard. Ain't no motherfucking starting over. Ain't no filter this.
Right.
Ain't none of that. It's strictly you and them people who don't give a damn if they laugh at you on Instagram. Niggas coming to your show from New Orleans like this, that nigga better be funny.
Right.
So nigga, that's hard.
I'm one of them.
Right, I know you is. Come on, man.
Yeah, I pay my money like, man, this shit.
Especially because I charge between 20 and 40. So, bitch, you're not getting no Instagram jokes. You about to get the shit you see on TV.
I don't want no Instagram jokes. I don't want to see no shit that I done seen already.
I seen niggas come on stage and it's just a mic, them people, and you.
Right.
Nigga, ain't no start this bitch over. So I like my top 5 for real. Keep it real. Like my top 5.
I like your top 5. Like I said, I gotta go look at Shotty.
You know the tour, we had a New Orleans Kings of Comedy tour. You know what the lineup was?
What?
I ain't gonna lie. I answered the top 5 because, I know this generation look at. I know the generation.
You don't think you're sleeping on Frank White?
You said top 5. You said
Was he
Instagram.
like 6 or
you
7?
said Instagram and all that. If I'm just playing, I was my top 5 ain't have. I'm giving you a top 5 to go with this show. You heard me? I'm just being honest. Cause I'm not sleeping on my dog. It's just the Instagram shit. You feel me? Cause he heavy with the Instagram.
Yeah.
I would say he's 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say and he not bad stand up. I seen him.
I know he told
You know what I'm saying?
my dog 6. You said 5. I had to go. I gave you. The premises of what's going. Pretty much the premises of the situation. I gave some back to the premises. You feel me? But I totally agree. It ain't that. Shout out to my dog Frank White because his series of skits that he was doing, the Bible stories. That was dope.
Man,
that
was
different.
so dope.
That was different. So,
you was watching the Bible stories, man.
Yeah,
that shit
Bible
was
story.
hard.
That was cool. That was
I'm
cool.
talking about I send that shit to everybody who I'm close to. The Bible stories, oh man.
Right. It's very that was
man.
That
the football coach, man. That
coach do dirty. Listen, I'm on all that. Now I don't know what. When you say I don't get up and go look at niggas' videos. But
you're a comedian too, so that's probably you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'll go if I see nigga shit that's funny, I go to the page and check the video out. But me strolling, I don't. Because, get off into this gangster shit for everything. Niggas stroll my page.
You did?
Niggas scroll my page a lot. You heard me? So, niggas be biting a lot from your boy. So, I guess that's the reason why I don't even want to get. It may not be on purpose because you will be watching some nigga shit so much to when you find yourself doing this shit like it. It's completely perfect. It's completely normal. Human nature, human behavior.
But I feel like it's not hard to bite. All you gotta do is resonate with the typical New Orleans nigga.
Yeah.
And it's gonna automatically be a bite. You know
Yeah. It's just because I guess I feel like that, bro. Because I guess I was like the first.
Yeah.
I put the whole blueprint of New Orleans niggas be like, I don't.
Like if you wanna be technical, even Desi when he be like street dude,
all that's
like,
bro.
yeah,
all that's
exactly.
All that's your boy, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm getting my girls laughing because my voice getting deep, like it's getting low because that's how I feel, man. You know, baby, that's how I feel, baby. You know, I create the blueprint. It's like, you know, I watch niggas go from doing skits in their cars to doing skits with broads.
Yeah, no,
you know, and it's just like, you know, I just want my credit like Soulja Boy, baby. That's all, baby. You know? Nigga, like, no, Piss Your Pants comedy created the New Orleans niggas be like, you know, I kept going, you feel me? But that's where it started at. And I'm watching niggas go from doing skits in their car or by their room to moving that shit out, and I salute it. But like, hood dudes be like, Mario the comic.
Facts.
Mario the comic. I just saw the dudes with the Atlanta dudes eat. How Atlanta dudes eat. No. Like, how New Orleans niggas eat. Standing out with their mouth out. I just saw that.
Lord,
I just saw that on Instagram.
Even with remember when Mark T had the all white on when he was, you know what I'm saying?
All that.
Yeah.
I just told you, Piss Your Pants. Niggas be, you know, listen, bro, I understand because Kobe wanted to be like Joe. So if you want to be the best,
you gotta make me something.
So it's all good. You feel me? So that's why I say, man, what I'm saying is valid. Fuck all that. You feel me? That top, but the tour that we had now, it was me, a lineup like this, me, Donovan, Shotty, Rob, she was the host. I'm not gonna lie. That lineup was crucial. COVID fucked us up. But, you know, stand-up wise, that's why I just have a certain different feeling toward comedy, dog, because I don't feel like niggas ain't funny or ain't talented because they don't do stand-up. I'm just saying, if it was, all right, if it was like that complicated, it was that special to me as far as like the Instagram and all that other stuff. Everybody got access, everybody can do that. Everybody can do stand-up. That's why I say it's more with that. Like that's why I say that's the real art. It was about to be the lost art. When niggas like us, we do that stand-up shit, you feel me? Because a lot of niggas be like, let's fuck that old nigga shit. Like, whatever, you gotta get this age and your crowd is gonna grow. Your fan base is gonna get older and they wanna start seeing grown shit. I know niggas who been on Instagram for years, bro. Like, nah, that ain't the goal. I wanna be off. I wanna be, nigga, listen, I wanna be, bitch, the goal is Kevin Hart now. That's gonna take some hard work, but it's, you know, I'm going about an independent way, but it is what it is, bro. You know?
So let me ask you this. The Boosie movie.
Right.
How did that come about?
DM died.
Was that scripted?
Like, so I improv my lines, but I had lines. Which one? The one I went viral for, or the one that?
The one you went. Well, which one? Because you went viral for the skit with Boosie.
That one, the skit. That's a part of a movie that's coming out next month.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's called Where's MG.
Okay, so I was talking about the one when you was in jail.
In jail. So that was lines. Lines were included. We had dialogue, but I did it my way. And I'm going to post the video from that tonight for y'all to check it out. It's the actual reading. Yeah, I sent it to you. It's the actual, you can put it in the, yeah, you feel me? It's the actual reading, the script reading. And I flushed the whole room. They running around that bitch. You heard me?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, you smoke. I feel like it was improv.
Yeah, it was
you. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Like
that shit was so
he
fun.
did his homework though, bro, because that's listen, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. All right, okay. So it was a movie about his real life. He had real characters. I was no real character. My shit's so strong, dude made room. He like, I want you to play a funny role. I'm in prison, you play my cellmate, I'm gonna give you some X. Cool, that's easy. Run me a check.
Man, the way you were looking at dude, like,
Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Joe.
man,
Shout out to Joe Spike, House ATL Shoots, because he did a fine job on that edit.
I'm
He
talking about.
told me, he told me,
Man,
like
they said put you to that. I want to hit.
that was improv. And dog, you know what's so pretty? That shit be kind of so. It's crazy to do when there's no crowd.
Like nobody gonna keep the momentum up. Like
so you turn that bitch into your moment. Just know that when I was doing that shit, man, that was my audience, my coworkers and shit. You feel me? But some of that shit that wasn't around, so like you not knowing if it's gonna come off funny, right? So when the premiere come, you know, we're at the movies in Atlanta, you know, and I done heard myself joke, I done heard people laugh at me, I done heard myself get laughed at on stage, and you know, people with the skits, you know, and all that. But to hear people laugh at you in a movie, inside the theater, that's a whole different feeling. And then it's continuous laughs. It's like the shit went off, my first part went off, and then when the second part came on, I could hit excitement. It was so quiet when my part, look, bro, my part came on. It was so quiet in there. You can hear a rat piss on cotton. That's how quiet it is. You can hear rat shit.
They wait on the joke.
Man, they was waiting, dog.
Even like trying to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, even, coming out.
Every time you come up with the trying to come up, I'm like, alright, this the part right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always waiting on what you about to do next.
Part 2 coming. Part 2 coming, bro. Shout out to Nat Cooper, man, and RSO Films. We got part 2 coming out of Shot and Done. Shout out to the Dog Brothers. Shout out to Nut. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to everybody, bro. The movie gonna be real good, bro. It's gonna be funny as a motherfucker. It's got some shit in there. So it's gonna be just I can't really spill it, but just look out for it. You feel me? And I got some brewing with a top 4 down here. I got some brewing with a top 4 from down here.
So you see yourself like in the
theater? Oh yes, that's why.
Honestly,
that's what I've been. That's what I've been hoping for. That's what I've been working toward, man. Like I see myself in the light. Like I see, like it never was. I just adapted to Instagram. I never held on to this shit. I just was like, man, I'm gonna just use it to get, you know. And when I went viral on First 48, man, that whole feeling of going viral but people not knowing who you is like, if you let it, it'll fuck you up. So when I went viral, it was like I was on the outside looking in. You know, everybody's sharing my shit, but nobody don't care because I ain't got no name.
Yeah, it's just a random.
That's why I tell niggas, I don't give a damn about you. If you go viral and nobody know you, if you don't really like have no plan to go with that shit, you just gonna end up being a viral nigga. You feel me? Your boy, where the money reside, he in P Valley.
Yeah,
he turned all the fucking way up. Like,
facts.
Fuck the other shit. Like he turned all the fucking way up. You feel me? He on a little series and shit. Like, you know.
That's not the only thing he on.
He on a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga go from that to that because it's all about the hustle and your mindset. When dude went viral, he didn't look back.
Right.
He went to making himself available. He went to
a product.
Like, yeah, man. Then like I guarantee he struggled with the whole part of should I quit my job or should I go forward? And that shit gonna have you broke, but for a small amount of time. But it's worth it because that's when you find out about your true power and talent.
Right.
So
going forward, besides like the movie, they're trying to come up to and stuff. Do you have like what about the tour? Y'all gonna go back on tour?
I don't know, but hopefully we do, bro. Hopefully we do. I'm not necessarily working on my own tour yet, nothing like that. I'm going to be doing a special at the Fillmore in August though. Okay. 1 hour special, but not the small side of the BG Lounge. You know, like the intimate side, right?
Which lounge that was?
In the Fillmore,
Yeah.
the BG Lounge. I'm doing that spot again.
I like that.
I hosted this.
That thing.
Well, I headline or whatever. I put that show together. Like I regulate a lot of my stuff. So I keep busy so that way, even if I do a group project with some guys and it stops, I'm still able to, you know. So I'm really working on the content. What I'm about to do this summer, going into the fall. Well, what I'm about to do going into the fall and winter, I'm about to drop my music video content. Like I'm about to, you know, the holidays are coming. I'm gonna, you know, up the ante on the content, and I'm gonna put it on all the platforms. But I know it's gonna get seen. You feel me? That's just where I'm at with it. So, you know.
Recently, I seen a video of you. The mic went out and you started doing.
Oh yeah.
You started doing poetry,
Bro,
dog.
that's why I said, bro. Just told you, bro. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. A lot of niggas are coming to that situation and turn to a diva.
For sure.
You know, but
Blame the DJ. I hate when niggas talk to the DJ.
you feel me?
When everything going wrong, they talk to the
Hey,
DJ.
hold up now. Them niggas be fucking up.
They
Y'all be
do.
fucking up, bro.
They do.
They think they don't matter, bro. Like, bro, like.
Look, that's the DJ right
What's
there.
up, bro? How you doing?
I know.
I'm gonna get with you, bro.
Nah, but
Like, they don't even,
some shit you can't
they don't
control.
even check. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck up. It's one DJ I go to. You heard me saying? DJ Novi. Because he respects a nigga's situation. He checks the mic. He get all that. The audio matter. I just did that. Look what happened to the mic. The batteries. Come on,
Something
bro.
so small.
You heard me? But I'm not.
Like that.
Yeah, but it's like, I understand though. I'm not on no trip shit, but it's like, you know, I don't want to make it, you know, they got some niggas that's not funny and they start blaming the shit, but like, damn, the mic go out, bro. Like, I gotta, like that, like, as easy as it looked, it wasn't.
That's crowd control too.
Man, listen, bro, yeah, man, that's years.
You had niggas really in there like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
niggas.
saying?
That wasn't no overnight. That took years to learn how to do to make it look that easy, man. That shit was nerve wracking. Because still in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, what if they start tripping? So, man, I had to, you don't know. Listen, you think that was my first time mic going out?
Fuck no. I just looked at it like,
Bitch, welcome to New Orleans.
like when I looked at it and it happened, I'm like, dog, this nigga really cold blooded. Like, I'm talking about, it's not a second, like, you know how I am as far as like tempo. You know what I'm saying? I need to keep my tempo going, I need to keep the conversation going. So it's not a second that you wasted to where people got, like you kept it going.
They and the crowd control so crucial, nigga, they waited on me.
Right.
Like
They was trying to see what you gonna do
You
next.
heard me? So it's like, that wasn't, man, this is no lie. Because all the comments I just named, Shirley, he one of them. He was there. We had Cafe Istanbul, just like 2015, 2014. Lights go out in that bitch. They got emergency lights on, like, but the lights go out during the show. You feel me? Shaq Brown, the one that introduced me to comedy, he's hosting. He's like, man, y'all go out there and perform? Niggas like, man, no. I'm like, man, fuck that. They said the lights on out there. It's the lip. I'm like, man, nah. I was like, fuck that. I won't perform. I can still see the lights a little bit. People can still see you a little bit, but not a weight. So I look at shit like that as a time for me to go my move. And I know like the lights ain't gonna be off that long. Alright, so Shaq like, man, he can worry. I'm like, man, look, fuck that Shaq, bring me out. But I did 30 minutes.
Damn.
I did stand up till the lights came on in that bitch.
I can tell you a story.
No lie, son.
What turned me up to Sherby, like we was at Kermit's.
Right.
And one time we was doing like he had to do stand up or whatever.
Right.
And this man, it was just like some random act. Dude put the knife on the
I was there.
Yeah, he put the knife
That's
on
what
the
I'm
stage.
saying. And sure
Man, Sherby went in on a knife
Yeah.
on some random shit, bro. I was
there.
like, man, I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, dog, this nigga cool blooded, son.
of course.
To the point where you thought it was part of the show, like that's how it's supposed to be.
It's how it's
you know what I'm
supposed to be. And
saying?
it's like, and you gotta understand, like, again, even that moment, you on stage as a comedian, and you see an old nigga randomly stick a knife in a motherfucking table
Right.
in the back of a bar. You know what type of mindset you gotta keep? You know what type of mindset you gotta have, how strong minded you gotta be to stay excuse me, to stay within the realm of what you're doing. Like, you know how strong-minded you gotta be to not worry about a nigga got a knife stuck in the wood looking at you. And he killed it.
Killed it, dog.
That's why I tell nigga, dog, comics, we have the hardest jobs. We have some of the most dangerous jobs because everybody can't take a joke.
Facts. And I wanted to ask you that, like, did you ever get to the point where, like, people try to, like, get too sensitive,
Yeah.
like, volume and stuff like that?
Yeah, all type of shit, you know. A few times it happened like that, but that's not the problem I've had. You grew up in New Orleans, you know, it's been times where the comedy was, I guess, the only thing people would like. Sometimes, you know, people eat with the eyes down here. I'm sorry it's taking too long. I'm sorry it's taking long for me to get to my point, but it's like, so the comedy stuff, like, so it's like niggas would think like, okay, I'm a comedian, I play all day, all I wanna do is play. If I don't play, I don't fuck with them, or it's a problem, you know. I've been in a situation where niggas get mad at me because I don't want to crack a joke. You know, we in the club, they got ass all around us. You know, we crack a joke, bro. You know, like, nothing funny. Nigga would say your whole heart. And I know what I've created, you know, because niggas still see Chris Tucker and be like, what's up, Smokey?
Right.
Or whatever, but I get that. I get not get it all the time. I would get from time to time that he's just a comedian. You feel me? It's New Orleans niggas, wild magnolia, right? But that's the only thing I would get from that situation. But I never had a point where I was at a show and somebody got mad and came up there and fucked with me. I don't know, bro. For some reason, I'm a Jocin. I will roast, but I don't fuck with people. I look, you know, if I'm doing stand up, if somebody paid me for a show, if somebody paid money to come see me, I'm not about to roast you. Now listen now. If you wanna, I got you. I'm about to bless you. I'll make the show about you. Bitch, the next 10 minutes, we gonna shine. You heard me? I might shine a little harder, but you know this what you want? Like I'm like 50 Cent, what 50 said, I don't want no problems. But when people want a problem, no problem. You heard me?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm good on that. But yeah, like man, I never I don't know, bro. Like people respect people down here too. Like I don't think no nigga in New Orleans think they can come on stage and try something on no New Orleans comedian. Nah.
I feel like y'all get your respect for
Yeah, of course, like, and then like we, you know what I'm saying? Like we move a certain way, you feel me? Because of the impact we have. You know, of course I was talking about my influence. This is my interview. I'm not talking about myself. But they have influence, huge influence on the game. And it's gonna be bigger because now you have 30 comics down here. Like, and real talk, bro, they just had Essence down here. Essence had comedy shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the Joy Theater, right? Now they got some locals. It wasn't us. This is not one of the moments. This is a shine moment for the two people they had perform. The dope part was this. I didn't take them picking two people that's considered locals that's not from here to perform. I did my own show. I did 2 shows on a Sunday. Like, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't about to battle with Nicki Minaj on Friday.
Don't blame
something serious.
Yeah,
man.
don't blame
I'm gonna do my show Sunday. Nicki, you got that, baby girl. You heard me? You heard me? Anyway, so I was more happy that these 2 comics that was picked, they moved here for the exposure. And they got it.
And that lets you know the market.
Exactly, nigga, what? they perform on a big platform. I do my thing, but nigga, that's a clear sign of what I knew it was gonna look like down here.
And honestly, you could equate that to what you got going.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course I can. But it's
Let
like
me
I
give
can
you-
do shit like that.
Let me give you another definition.
Right.
Fair play.
Okay. Okay, I'm mad. I'm mad. And I'm letting you know that. Straight up. That's cool?
That's cool.
Alright, I'm mad. I'm field play. I'm mad. Okay.
So what else you got coming up?
What else I got coming up? I don't know why I repeat questions when I get asked. It's a lot, bro. Like I said, man, the things that I'm working on is really like longer production. More sophisticated content. I got the movies coming out. The 2 movies dropping real soon. With Jocin and trying to come up part 2. And then I'm about to start dropping my music videos for my content, like the Black Lives Matter video will be coming out.
Y'all speak my favorite one. That's my favorite
Yo
one.
Ho Ho out here, like all this stuff, I'm just getting ready for, bro, no lie, bro. At this point, I just attack the small goals and I control what I can control in front of me. Everything else, I just let it come to me, you feel me? But I move in a strategic way to where like I'm not mentally shortchanging myself with my karma. So it's like I aim high. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started, it was risk. Now it's calculated risk. So what I got coming up is what I'm doing, but to the next level. Just sit back and watch the show. Because it really makes no sense for me to like explain to people and tell people everything. Just know shit is getting bigger and bigger for me. And just get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a lot. I know this for sure. And nothing in particular has happened. I just know my journey that much. I already knew I was headed here. I enjoy the journey so much to where everything that I do, every time I do something is an accomplishment. So, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, dog.
So
We'll be at the Fillmore, Louisiana Fest weekend. That's Friday. Fillmore. Be y'all ass there. Get them tickets.
So
1 hour on your hoes.
So for like an upcoming comedian, what advice would you give them?
Find your angle. Like I said, man, I don't consider. I don't want to say I don't consider Instagram influencer comedians. That's their way of expressing their comedy. So I would tell all y'all, just find y'all niche. I would suggest the stage though, because it teaches you so much than being funny. It builds your funny character and makes you more smart and sophisticated. It makes you more quick and wittier with your lines, with your skits and shit. When you so used to doing stand-up, your mind operates a certain way. When you're doing skits, when you're doing movies, when you're doing an intro, when you're doing a music video, when you're doing dialogue, your mind works a certain way. That's why some of the biggest paid actors were once stand-up comedians, bro. Like Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, like David Chappelle, all those guys, they was once stand-up comics. Like you do got the big influences, but how many of them niggas really, like, no lie, they got 3 comics. I got 3 favorite comics right now, besides out of New Orleans, that I consider cold as a motherfucker. They get it on both ends. Instagram, stand up. And all 3 of them got like platforms. Ryan Davis, Cav on Stage, and Carlos Miller.
I like Carlos Miller and Kev on stage.
Yeah, Ryan Davis.
I think Kev on
Miller.
stage is really underrated.
Yeah, because he's a Christian, because he's a clean comic.
Yeah.
So it's like, he get the attention, but not like Carlos to get.
Yeah.
But
I feel like Carlos underrated too.
Yeah, bro.
Because he's more subtle with
bro,
like
he's
his
subtle
jokes.
with God sweat to God, bro.
That dude funny, bro.
When you say, I watch his shit. I don't watch a lot of it because he's so cold You was stealing shit.
Yeah. Real talk. Real talk.
I don't watch that man shit. This nigga cold. Like he cold. Them niggas, you feel me? I tell like that's I got a top 5 period. It's K-Dub is 4. K-Dub, Ryan, no, it's really if I had a 4, I would say Ryan, K-Dub, Cav on stage, Carlos. Like, you know, I study niggas that's not on Instagram like that. You feel me? Ryan Davis and Cav on stage and Carlos Miller, they on Instagram, but they active in other shits.
Yeah.
Like Cav on stage got his own show called Distance Comedy, something like that. And he have his platforms. He got shows. He got a show on Spectrum, stand up. He just created all his stand up shows to different platforms, digital, live. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And you know Carlos with the 85 South, he legendary.
Yeah.
Ghetto legend. You feel me? And he added. You feel me? So like, you know, it's just I look at this shit. It's just different, man. But find your angle. Find your angle. Don't try to be like nobody else. I know that's hard because as humans, we go out what we see. But when you go through that process, don't spend too much time in it. Cause I tried it. I did what I saw not that long ago. That's why I don't listen to nobody no more. As long as you don't lie to yourself, you're good. Like, and be completely alright with not knowing some shit. That's the real thing. If you cool with not knowing some shit and not afraid of looking like you don't know no shit, you gonna really succeed in this shit, like life period. Because that's what it's about, learning. Right. So a lot of niggas don't want to look like them. A lot of niggas don't want to look like they don't know nothing. But you have to be stupid before you're smart on anything, on any level, whatever you do. We get no books on this shit. So don't feel bad for not knowing some shit. If you're willing to learn, you're straight. You feel me? If you're willing to learn, you're good. So that's what I would suggest. Any up and coming content creator, any up and coming, you know, comedian, just go. You have to learn, because that's the best experience. The best way to get experience, the best way to learn is through experiences. So don't wait, don't wait. Every day you wait, you push yourself back like a year.
Facts.
So
the best thing to do is
just go, get started. You feel me? And like I can give you the basis to my advice. I jumped off the porch. I was like, I'm all in. And if that's what you want to do, if you all in, you really gonna make it. Like, cause nothing that's gonna really deter you away from not going with your move. So that's really it, dog. You just gotta, and don't listen to nobody, man. Listen to yourself, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people say you don't want to take constructive criticism. It's not that I don't want to take constructive criticism. It's like, why would I take constructive criticism from a nigga who don't have nothing constructive going on, man?
A nigga gonna work every day, no matter no side hustle, gonna tell you what you doing.
Man, because it's easy to call the play after it's finished, nigga. So I ain't listening to no nigga about what I should have done. I always make a suggestion toward a nigga, but me, like, people are trying to make you just go through your shit. Go through your struggle. You're gonna be fine.
Thanks.
You hear me? That's it.
Now I appreciate you for tapping in, you know what I'm saying, coming into the jokes you did. Like I said, I'm probably I gotta be like top 5, bro. Real shit. I gotta be top 5. I don't know, like I didn't see you way.
Bro.
This was with like 20, 15, 16, something like that. I seen you when I was working at Valley. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't even remember that you was passing the Pine Train Hotel in St. Charles.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can tell you is like you a whole hard.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because I was like starstruck on some shit like.
I probably walked into a hotel. That was my whole days.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, like I really, like I've been a fan.
Hotel Mario. It's going behind. I'm a God-fearing man. I love the Lord. You know, shout out to my wife. You heard me? That's how niggas be. You heard me? When they go leave, niggas be like, oh yeah, I would have bet your ass. I'm playing, baby. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. I'm so glad I can come in and kick it with y'all, bro. And I hope there's more to come from y'all have me come through. Y'all already know it's good, hit me. It's all great. I appreciate you. I love the interview. I love the questions. y'all ain't make a nigga feel like a clown, and you know, I just appreciate it, bro. You know, a lot normal, and you know, sometimes, a lot of times, niggas just want me to be funny. They don't really care about nothing else, and I just appreciate the effort. Thank you, man. It's all good. And shout out to the whole New Orleans. I love y'all. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. It's all good.